What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay. Chris, I would like to introduce you to Mr. Lucas Pearson. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, Chris. Thanks for having me on the show.
Mate, anytime.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Pleasure. Now, Lucas is known as Badge 3D. He does a lot of 3D printing. You guys know Lucas as Deathstroke from that massive DC meetup we had at Melbourne Supernova. Mate, how long have you been doing 3D printing for?
Almost a year.
I know what it's like, obviously, because, you know, me, Miles and Ben have gone thirds in that big printer.
The big Delta,
The big Delta, yeah. You've also got a Mark II Prusa, which Miles has two of as well.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting them now.
They're great printers.
A lot of people are getting them.
Fantastic printers. Little workhorses.
Awesome.
So yeah, I know what it's like. It's stressful, but it's one of those things, once you set it up and once you get into a routine and a rhythm with it, the possibilities are endless.
Oh yeah,
it's absolutely fantastic.
I mean,
like you and I, we've got heaps of projects coming up that involve 3D printing.
Yeah. It makes things really easy, and I think like now that I'm into it, you definitely use it as a tool. Yeah. But it's not everything. Like if you want to make things out of foam, or you want to do resin casts, or make things out of urethane, you should definitely still do that. But just use 3D printing as a tool, because there's things that you can't necessarily 3D print that will be comfortable. So if you want to use foam for some of the pieces, I mean, by all means, you know, mixed media is probably the way to go.
Well, that's how Deathstroke was. You had mixed media. You had a foam back.
Correct, yeah.
Some other parts.
And there was a lot of foam internally as well, just to make it more comfortable and actually wearable. And yeah, it was a big learning experience for me how to. You were on a deadline too.
I don't know how you did that. Now, the reason why we're doing this video and the reason why you're up here, Lucas is originally from Melbourne. Now, was it last month? You gave me a call, you're like, what are you doing on the 30th of May, man? And
get to the point, Lucas.
So how did you get contacted by 20th Century Fox?
Inbox on Instagram from an Emma Barrett from Frank PR, who works with 20th Century Fox. And she asked if I had an email address, and I thought, okay, sure, I'll give you an email address, we can chat. And then she sent me an invite to the Logan Noir premiere, and I didn't actually respond to that email straight away. I just jumped straight on the phone and I said, okay, awesome, so you're looking for cosplayers like Wolverine, X-Men cosplayers, like what's the deal? And she said, yeah, well, we're trying. I said, awesome. Like, I hadn't even spoken to you at this stage. I just sort of said, well, I've got another mate in Sydney that would absolutely love to do that, who's got his own YouTube channel and following. So
it worked out perfectly, man. So the screening was last night, because officially Logan comes out today on Blu-ray, as well as the Noir version, which is on the disc. Dude, that was seriously the best night. So we suited up, old man Logan style. So we've got footage here of us weathering up our shirts and our tank tops. You know, we use like Rust-Oleum, deep red spray paint. We used some dirt from the driveway, put some grey in our hair.
A scarce commodity.
Caught the train in, and everyone was just giving us the weirdest looks, because I had the black eye. I put some Platsil silicone on Lucas for some scars. I put a little bit of extra leftover silicone on me for some scars, and everyone was just giving us the weirdest looks, man. It looked like we just been in a fight or just had a hard day at the office. So we get to, it was in Walsh Bay. Walsh Bay is like right next to the Harbour Bridge.
Yeah, it's right on.
It was a really nice view.
It was a really nice part of town, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's in this. Yeah, that's it.
Is that what it's called?
Near Barangaroo.
Barangaroo. I'm not sure, but they were doing a lot of construction out there at one point. Yeah. And
yeah, so it's at Walsh Bay in this nice little theatre, and we get in there, and then there's the wax figure of Hugh from X-Men Origins, from Madame Tussauds. And anyway, there was free drinks, free food, really great. Went in, watched the screening. I love the Noir version. And it's interesting that the lady who did the presentation before they started the screening said the reason how this all came about is when James Mangold was releasing photos bit by bit of the production, he did it in black and white. And there was a couple of photos of Hugh, Laura, or Daphne Keane, sorry. And he put them in black and white, and everyone started responding saying you need to make a noir version of this. Yeah. And it's great. It's stylized. I'm all for blood. I love to see the whole blood aspect, but it was cool to see this transfer. There were some parts where I'm like, I need to see that in color. where it just didn't work. But other than that, like the film's still the same. The film is one of my top comic book films, and it doesn't even feel like a comic book film.
I think, well, that's exactly what I was about to say. I think the reason the noir version worked so well for it was because it didn't actually feel like an X-Men movie or so much a Wolverine movie. It felt like a Western sort of movie, and you know, you're not seeing it's, you know, it wouldn't have worked for any of the other X-Men films. I mean, there's color schemes with superheroes, like, you know, with like in Apocalypse you got Jean Grey, Cyclops, Mystique. You got all these. You need the colors there. You need the colors and the effects for that because of their powers. But
because it's so heavy with CGI.
Yeah, exactly. And it just wasn't heavy on CGI.
Very character driven.
So, and I mean, it's Logan. He's doesn't have his yellow costume as he hasn't in the whole X-Men cinematic continuity, but it just works so well for him because he's just Logan. He's got his adamantium claws, he's got his suit, and it really just felt like a Western. And I think the black and white version definitely helped encapsulate a lot of the emotion a lot more.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it's just such a deep film. The story's just,
it worked.
You shed a bit of a tear.
Oh, look, that, like, and don't get me wrong, like, I'll even watch a clip, and you know, I'm not gonna give spoilers away, even though if you haven't seen it, you've got to do yourself a favor and go and see it.
Got to go watch it.
But you know, I'll watch just little clips on YouTube, and I'm starting to well up. When I first saw the film, any scene that X-24 was in, it was brutal screen time every time he was on screen. And then the black and white version, I don't know, it made it so much more intense. I know what it was. I really dig the black and white version, apart from a couple of shots where color was needed.
What shots do you reckon?
Anything that involved CGI.
There's a video recording. I won't go into it because I don't want to spoil anything. Where
the nurse.
There was a there was a certain mutant power used, and I think that was definitely.
I think, and also towards the end in the forest when the kids are using their powers. There was a point where I'm like, okay, I need to see that in color. Even though I knew exactly what was going on, my brain still wanted to register it in color. But any just character-driven scenes.
Like the bit where he's just any sort of dialogue between Donald Pierce, who's Boyd Holbrook's character, and Hugh Jackman. That was where it really did it for me. That's where the noir that's where the noir version really did it for me.
I'm a fan.
At the same time, so, but he was just a real sort of gnarly dude. No,
perfect casting choice.
I'm keen to see him in more stuff because I really rated him as an actor.
Like this is the first thing I've seen him in, so like you, I'm keen to see him in more stuff, and obviously his previous work. Obviously Jackman just gave it his all. He's like, this is the last run, so just all or nothing, and he did. Like, he's such a good actor, and it's not being biased, you know, because he's an Aussie. And because he's Wolverine, he truly
he put his heart and soul into it.
And you know, you can't help but feel a bit proud that he's left behind this amazing legacy, and he's gone out on a high.
And who were we talking to last night that said for the R-rated, he actually took a pay cut for it?
I told you.
So
in order to secure an R rating with Fox, he had to take a pay cut. I know for X-Men Origins and the Wolverine, he got paid $20 million.
Cool.
It's not known how much he was paid for Logan, but who cares? You're doing your passion project.
I don't think it's gonna worry him.
I don't think it's going to break the bank at all.
I think he's going to be okay.
He'll be fine, mate. Look, he's doing it a bit tough now, but he'll be fine. There was a fabulous Deadpool cosplay as well.
Yes.
That guy was amazing.
Jaden Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
J-Rod. He's also got a YouTube channel, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We'll put the link down below.
Yeah.
He was a lovely bloke. Absolutely lovely bloke. And his partner, Natasha, they were great. So when we got out from the screening, Lucas was talking to Alistair, yeah. So he was the promoter for 20th Century Fox, and he's doing the whole Logan campaign. And I walk up to him and he goes, "Are you Chris?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Follow me." And we're like,
yeah, we
put our blazers back on. We're like, what's going on? And we walk over to this table and they have these bags that said 20th Century Fox on it, and they gave me this leather jacket. They go, look, we think you're the best dressed, so we're gonna give you all this stuff. So first off, they gave me this sweet leather jacket. This is from when the Wolverine came out. I think it's like a promo jacket.
Yeah.
So I don't know how well you guys can see it, but yeah, this is Japanese for the Wolverine on the sleeve here. So, and it fits perfectly. Like, and they couldn't believe it. They go, we can't believe how well it fits.
Like a glove, yeah.
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 Absolutely like ripper. So among that, I also got a Logan t-shirt. We got ourselves, there's like a steel
embossed.
Yeah, steel embossed kind of diary.
Notepad, yeah.
We got some shot glasses, some keychains, and this. Oh yeah, so many beers. And we got this. This is limited to 1,000 worldwide. This is a promotional piece for when Logan first came out, and these are metal claws, real metal claws. They're not wearable, but they're just in a nice little acrylic Perspex display case, which is pretty cool, and it comes with a certificate. So Logan claw replicas 300 of 1,000. So this is number 300, which is, like you said, a pretty damn good number.
I think so.
These Logan claws have been especially created to promote the film Logan, certificate of authentication. So
you'll have to chuck a bit of dirt on the drive iron to weather them.
Mate, what about some shoe polish? I nearly said poo polish. We'll put some poo polish on there, mate. Yeah, I think some dirt from the driveway's in order. Give it a bit of a weather. Oh, you would. Oh, you would. It'd be rude not to. So yeah, a very big thank you to 20th Century Fox. Like it was such an awesome night. We got to meet some cool people.
It was good. Free alcohol's always good.
It really is.
The badge loves that.
There's so much red wine. I couldn't believe it because when we're like halfway through the screening and we'd run out of red wine, I'm like, I'll go out and see if I can get another one. Got out there and they're like, you've all exceeded the bar tab. I'm like, oh.
That was definitely my fault.
I think it was a joint effort.
Yeah.
Definitely feeling it now. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give a big thank you to 20th Century Fox for, you know, hosting this amazing night and putting out there such an amazing film in an amazing format. The noir version of Logan is a must-see. Obviously, it comes out here today nationwide. I think it came out last week in the States. Everyone's been grabbing their copies in the States.
Yeah, it's available on iTunes now.
Yeah, that's it.
Those dialogue pieces made it for me. And even some of the parts with Patrick Stewart.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, have you swallowed the pills? Fuck you, Logan. Oh my God.
Really exceeded, yeah.
Mate, I'm going to be sad to see you go, but you'll be back in a couple of weeks for Supernova Sydney.
Well, I will be.
Oh, you will be. It'd be rude if you didn't, mate.
That's a 10-4. So I'll just do Deathstroke.
Yep.
I've got a few little minor tweaks that I want to make just with a new tactical belt. And look, if I have the parts, my printer's out of commission at the moment, but if I have the parts for it, I want to make myself a new set of arm guards, just a little bit more smaller to suit the aesthetic of the suit itself. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I've got 2 more videos coming out this week. One's going to be fan mail unboxing, and also my bandolier and gun holster arrived for my Nathan Drake 3 cosplay. You saw me unbox them yesterday. Oh yeah, that was exciting. They are very nice. Yeah. So I can't wait to show you guys that. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. You got to do my outro, but in true badge form, all right? Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are happy. Be merry, be silly. And until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.